Today is August 22nd, and I'm going to do a quick video, hopefully. These are my fall seedlings. I actually have started these twice, so it's hard to tell which ones are which. It was too hot, and they didn't seed or germinate, so I brought them... Sorry, there's something going on apparently. I brought them inside, and they just all of a sudden started sprouting, so I have a lot of beets. I have chard and collards and kale and broccoli, and they're looking a little sad, but they'll be okay. And we've been redoing our deck because it's been rotting. We have some Mammoth sunflowers, which are truly mammoth. Oops, sorry, I'm dropping you guys. I had saved some of the heads, and then apparently I didn't put them up enough, and the birds got a hold of them. Here is my garlic harvest. I did not grow enough garlic this year. That will not last me a year, so I don't know what to do. I have some sort of pumpkin that self-sowed itself. Ooh. And I think I've got 3 pumpkins in here. So I don't know, but that'll be fun. And then over in here, I bagged my apples too late this year, so they may or may not have maggots. Some of the ones, when they rot inside the bag, it's because they've already had. There's a real problem with the spotted winged Drosophila fly. It has a serrated backside, and it can deposit its eggs in fruit that's not ripe. There's a Burgess butternut squash. One of my zucchini that self-sowed itself. I've been getting tons and tons of zucchini. I'm not sure what this squash is. And that one is growing. I need to move my calla lilies. I just don't know where. I don't know what this is. It almost looks like an amaranth to me. I left it. The ink and ground cherries are going crazy, and since I'm out of berries and out of jam, I'm excited about that. But look how tall these sunflowers are. They're gargantuan. They're not just mammoth, they are gargantuan. My green beans, I need to get out here and harvest. You can see I've got them growing up. My daughter planted those. We're having to refill our bait traps. We've been getting lots of voles and mice and rats. My summer squash, nope, spaghetti squash. I have no idea what this is. It sowed itself and I let it, so it's some sort of cross probably, but all on its own. So far there's one butternut right here. Last year they were so delicious. They were even better than my pie pumpkins. So I decided I was just gonna do the butternut squash. There's another one right here. And when they grow, I like to just make sure and pull them out. Otherwise they will be restricted in the metal and get deformed. I need to pull these out. I just haven't. Kale. We've been getting tons of these German Johnson, and they're very tasty. These are actually pretty tasty too. These are Matt's Wild Cherry. They're a little unruly, but I just picked the other day. And I thinned all of my tomatoes so that they can get better airflow, because I'm starting to get blight already. And it's definitely not time for blight. These, I'm having a hard time knowing when to harvest them because they're black and then green on the bottom. But so far the ones of these we have eaten, I might just go far to say they are the best tomatoes I've ever had. Truly delicious. We've been eating some radishes. I don't know if you can see. These are the d'Avignon. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but they're really good. And then the Tokanashi turnips, which are really mild. Pulling a lot of stuff out. We seeded carrots and they're starting to germinate. Seems kind of washed out. I'm sorry, you guys. And I'm leaving my onions in as long as I can because I have places to dry them undercover when I need to, just to see if they'll get any bigger. The watermelons are sad. We've been harvesting some celery, lots of cucumbers. I doubt it we're gonna get any watermelon, but all right. I'm doing a video. Shut the door. Here's our, no brain. I have another migraine, so please forgive me, but it's my happy place out here. They're yummy. Sweet potatoes. At night when I come out here, when it's too hot during the day, the Nicotiana smells so good. It's kind of unruly and not a very pretty flower in my opinion, but it smells so good. So this supposed, can you even see this jungle? This is supposed to be a bush variety. I don't think it's a bush. This is my delicata winter squash. I haven't had much luck growing this before. This year apparently I have. So I don't know if you can see there's a couple in here. I'm not sure when to harvest them either. I usually kind of wait till there's a frost, just so they can ripen as much as possible and get as much sugars in there. I definitely need to move my strawberries. I'm not sure what I want to do with them because I would like to just let them go wild. I'm thinking of moving them to the perimeter or maybe clearing a space over against that fence over there. I don't know. So if you have any thoughts, let me know. More squash in here. This is probably more delicata, I'm guessing. Just some pretty zinnias. I love zinnias. I grow them every year. And isn't that just gorgeous? Voles. More chard. I haven't planted anything because I'm going to use my seedlings here. I've got butternut lettuce, which is butter crunch, which I think my romaine didn't do very good. I have more onions. The aronia berry that I pruned, I just kind of stuck in there hoping that maybe it would grow root. You never know. I had the space, so I thought I'd try it. I need to harvest more of my basil. I keep every year wanting to grow more basil and then I forget. My peppers, again, there's more Incan ground cherries, some golden purslane, which has omega-3s and it just grows everywhere, which is, I really don't care, it's easy to pull. I've got some, I've never really successfully grown, I think they're aubergines, eggplant, but I grow them anyway. I've got beans and beans. I've got cucumbers. I bet you there's a cucumber. I saw one. Yeah. These type don't get too big and you don't really want them to. I use them mostly to dip into hummus like chips, or I like to juice them. This is the silver slicer cucumber. My blueberries are definitely doing better. These two were so sad and they're starting to do better. I need to come out here and harvest my blueberries. Uh-oh, somebody ate one of my last strawberries. That's sad. This is another Burgess butternut and my corn. I'm thinking some of this, like this feels like we should eat this tonight. So I think tonight we'll have chicken and corn. I was gonna make a Whole30 like a pho using zucchini noodles. So this one is supposed to be my gigantic pumpkin. Let's see if I can get over here. I don't know that we'll get any of these either, but we're growing it for my kids. There's at least a flower. Here's another butternut squash, and I did see, I don't know if you can see it, but there's one right here. And over here is another zucchini. And this is the Romanesco. There's a first part, but I can't remember what it's called. And it's really delicious. It's really good. It's I'm thinking of doing the zucchinis over there. I'd like to do tayberries right here. But if you have any thoughts, I'd love to hear them. Happy gardening, and I hope you guys have somewhere outside relaxing that's your happy place too.